I'm confused.
What is that?
Who gives a damn?
Y'all need to go into this with a plan.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
What is that? What is that?
Sounds like tire.
Today, but this obviously comes just a couple of weeks after a shooting at the White House Correspondents'
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, it's going to be a great show, and I'm glad you could spend some time with me swimming in that liberal pool of madness. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get into it. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Why do y'all keep missing? That's a big-ass target. I'm confused. Do you need contacts? Do you need glasses? Is your optical not on par to be doing these certain activities? Why do we keep missing?
Yet another attempt on our president's life that failed. Y'all need to go into this with a plan. Because four tries now, 4 assassination attempts all failed. There needs to be like classes on this shit.
Yeah, they're saying there was like 30 gunshots fired outside the White House. Police. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
What's pissing me the hell off, man? What's pissing me the hell off is every time I turn around, it's breaking news. Shots was fired at the White House. This time, shots was fired inside the White House. Who gives a damn? The only thing I care about shots being fired at the White House or inside the White House, did they hit the target? That's all we want to know, man. That's breaking news. It ain't no breaking news when the bullets go flying, man. It's breaking news when a bullet actually hit the target. Has the bullet hit their target yet? Nobody cares about what's going on with that stuff, man. We only care about, did it make its target? Did it hit his target? The next time I hear some damn breaking news about the White House, let that breaking news say, got him. And if the breaking news don't say, got him, stay the off my For You page. Please, stay off my For You page unless that breaking news says, got him. Because right now, that's all we give a damn about. Did you get him or did you miss? And if you miss, we don't want to hear that shit. We want to know if you got him. Breaking news to that, damn it.
What is wrong with these people? Seriously. There's just something fundamentally wrong with the people on the left.
Shots were fired near the White House, so they missed again. Turns out it wasn't at the White House, it was near it. So I guess the National Guard did not eliminate crime in D.C.
Well, no one said they eliminated crime 100%. I mean, I know President Trump said they eliminated it. I mean, pretty much, but come on, it's President Trump. He's hyperbolic on everything he says. So don't try to use this as a crutch like, the president failed because he didn't eliminate all crime. That's impossible. But he did a great job to reduce it.
Damn it. Why do they keep missing?
Well, I can tell you why they keep on missing. It's because he is protected by the hand of God. At this point, there is no other reasonable explanation. He has survived 4 assassination attempts. 4. No other president in the history of our country has had 4 assassination attempts. And sad to say, this is not going to be the last one. So let's just hope, God willing, he finishes his term. But these people are just sick.
And baby, at this point, where are y'all finding these people that's doing these assassination attempts? Because they ain't doing their job. I tell you what, come down to the east side of Detroit, pick up some YNs. They not gonna miss.
No, thank you. I'll pass on that.
They not gonna miss. Do with that what you will.
And whoever keeps shooting at that big orange target in office, it's like, okay, you obviously don't like him because you keep shooting at him. But it's just like, you don't understand the gravity of the situation, like, because you're not hitting him. Like, how hard is it to hit the big orange target? Like, you obviously don't understand the gravity of the situation. Next time, call me or something. Like y'all are not taking this seriously enough. Like,
so you're volunteering for the next attempt? Well, I think the FBI needs to go take a hard look at this young man, because if he's willing to be called up to do the deed, he might just, do it on his own. I don't know about these people. And I'm not saying these people because the dude is black. I'm saying these retarded, sick lefties, okay?
call the dude. Oh, no, that's not okay to say. But still, like, it's just like, yo, by the time y'all actually hit that man, it's going to be the end of his term. It's not going to be no point to it. Because an assassination attempt gets attempted on him, like, every 10 months.
Don't worry, because as soon as President Trump is done with his term, J.D. Vance most likely will become the next president. And of course, he will become the next Hitler, the next Nazi leader, the next evil incarnate. And this sick, twisted behavior will continue. I can guarantee that.
By the time y'all actually hit the man, it's going to be the end of his term. We're already like 2 years in. Duh.
Not quite. Duh. It's okay. And in case anybody wants to know, I'm not going to say the guy's name because he doesn't deserve it. But this is just a little bit more context to his motivations, I guess. I mean, frankly, it sounds like the man is just crazy. And I don't think that maybe had much to do with the mainstream media influence. I think the dude was just straight up crazy. You'll see why. Take a look.
I wanted to give you an update on the shots fired at the White House yesterday. So this guy apparently is known by the Secret Service because he has been circling the White House trying to get points of entry for a very long time. Apparently he did this a year ago too, where he tried to get into the White House via a restricted area.
Really? I did not know that. That is a little disturbing.
He essentially made it to a Secret Service checkpoint, whipped out a gun, and just started unloading. Unfortunately, one innocent bystander was shot amidst the gunfire, and it is unclear whether or not it was a Secret Service agent or the gunman himself who shot this person. He unfortunately had to undergo surgery, but is now in stable condition. As far as the gunman himself, he was shot by one of the Secret Service members and died on the way to the hospital.
Good. That's all I have to say. Good riddance. That's the exact thing that should have happened. So I'm not shedding one tear for that guy. He's a piece of trash. I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad we don't have to support him in jail for the rest of his life, feeding him 3 squares and giving him appeals and doing all that stuff. It's so frustrating. Okay, anyways. Let's go on. I need to go to my calm place. Just breathe. Okay, let's continue. see what this young lady has to say.
Considering what happened and what led up to it, it is assumed that he probably had not the best mental state going on, considering he did introduce himself as Jesus Christ. Yes, the alleged Messiah. And you know what? I can't prove him wrong. And was likely plotting after the president, however, not very successfully. And while I think all of the other previous assassination attempts were 100% staged, this one...
No, come on. Say, no. Come on. Don't be silly.
I don't know. As much as this man loves his political theater and will use every opportunity to plug his ballroom, I don't know about
brother.
this one. I think this guy just truly had a horrible plan. So yeah, it seems anybody who actually has the guts to do this has zero plan or training at all.
Boy, they missed again, didn't they? They tried it again, but Democrats just can't aim. Leave the pew-pews to the Republicans. Y'all go find something else to do. Y'all ain't about that life. And to the idiots saying, oh, I wish you didn't miss. That's disgusting. You're what's wrong with this world. You're what's wrong with this country. That's hatred. That's bigotry. That's all the things that you think the right is doing, you're doing.
Yeah, and that's the way it always is. It's 100% pure projection from the left. If they claim the right is doing anything wrong or illicit, you can guarantee the left is doing that exact same accusation. It turns out to be that way 100% of the time. Not to say the right is perfect, because it's not, but the projection of the left is real.
You know, when Biden was in office, I didn't like the fool, but I never wished death on him.
Nope.
Even if you have a different political stance or different religious beliefs than I do, I would never wish ill on you, especially being assassinated. And you know, liberals protest the Second Amendment right to bear arms, and they want all this gun control until you disagree with them. Once you disagree with them, all that talk goes out the door.
Yeah, they're loving the Second Amendment then. Totally pro-gun. As long as we're the ones that get to use them. Hypocrites. All of them are hypocrites.
They're grabbing the first gun they can find, and they're praising the dude that did it. You know, I think liberals shouldn't be able to purchase guns anyway, you know, because of their mental condition. But I, for one, am glad God protected the president.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah.
Bless our president, and God bless America. Uncle Del out.
And this demented, sick behavior, it's not something that has just popped up recently on the left. It's been around for a while. And this young lady is proof of that, because she said what you're about to hear back when he had his first attempt. And, well, she set the bar for the standard of disgusting behavior. Let's take a look. Just a reminder that these people are sick, and they've been sick for a while. Take a look.
I just found out about this shit. It just happened. I haven't even had a second to process. You're telling me somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew, and he missed! We were a second away! We were a centimeter away from half of the problem being gone, and you missed! There was a white man attached to that trigger. I know it! We were a centimeter away! Ah!
And like I said before, my personal opinion, it was divine intervention. That lady that we just saw, she is mentally disturbed, for sure. She definitely set the bar pretty low. But on cue, another lib, a lady. You ladies have an issue. But this lib lady, this awful, well, she went along and just kicked that bar down a few more notches. This is absolutely disgusting. And she should be absolutely ashamed of what she says. I actually met Tulsi Gabbard. Not going to say I'm friends with her, or that I have some sort of, friendship relationship thing with her. I met her once when I was at Fox News. I interviewed her, and she is a wonderful person. And at the time, she was still technically a Democrat, but I actually almost said you know, you should just pull the trigger and become a Republican, because that it seems like what you are in reality. But I didn't want to step, you know, over my bounds or whatever. But she's a good person. She really is. And I can guarantee you, if this lady that we're about to see, if she actually ever met Tulsi and talked to her for any length of time, she would see that Tulsi is a good person. And like I said, this lady, shame on you. Take a look.
You ain't got to agree with me, that's fine. I don't give a fuck about Tulsi Gabbard's husband having bone cancer. I hope he dies a painful death, and I hope she follows him right after.
Man, you are one twisted fuck.
That was maybe one of the most depraved things I've heard on any of these videos since I've been doing the Dave Show. So, congrats, lady. You are officially disgusting. If you're new here, welcome to the Dave Show. And if this feels like your kind of daily therapy, hit subscribe. Come hang out with us. We're here Monday through Friday. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show. This next lady's mental decline is on full display as she makes the claims that pretty much everything is a dog whistle. My gosh, I don't understand how their cognitive skills get to such a dark place, but it seems all of the left is living in this darkness. Check it out.
This is a white supremacist dog whistle.
Really? The Punisher skull is a dog whistle. Okay, let's try to spin this. I'm here to listen, my dear, so let it rip.
They come in very different forms, but they all mean the same thing, that they're racist. They make them in different kind of fonts with words in them, but they are absolutely dog whistles. If you're in Texas, you've seen these on the...
Oh, that is such a dog whistle. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's I can't even look. It's so disgusting.
backs of people's trucks. Specific people, though.
Oh, sick. Sick and twisted. Ugh.
A very specific group of people. They use these to talk to each other.
Oh, yeah. They use these symbols to convey their, patriotism. Ugh, it's such a dirty word.
Secretly. And many people use this one. And
Wait, how secret can it be if they're slapping it on their trucks? Like, come on, seriously? Okay.
I always find it interesting that people of color and Latinos have these on their truck, but they are a dog whistle, friend. These are absolutely dog whistles.
Okay, that is just straight up, I'm a Nazi. What are you talking about? That's the SS symbol, you moron. Nobody is using that on the right as anything. And that's not a dog whistle. That's just straight up, hey, I'm a Nazi, okay? So let's just get that straight.
You may see them looking like this.
Okay, that is not part of, okay. That's just a lightning bolt. By itself, it is a lightning bolt. Put two of them together, and then you've got the SS, okay? So, yeah.
On the side of trucks all the time. But these are Nazi dog whistles. So when you see these, understand that they are saying that they are white supremacists. These people are sending a message to other white supremacists. So when you see them, now you know.
So do Black Lives Matter?
Not yours.
Hey, what's up, man?
I've talked to you before. I don't give a f***.
How you doing?
It's wasting your time. Oh, Black Lives Matter, Black fetuses matter, yeah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We don't like you, you're black. Get away from us. That's really what this dude is saying. He's a typical liberal, right?
We've talked.
So do Black Lives Matter?
Not yours.
I'm starting to think you don't like black people, man.
They just don't like anybody that's not part of their group, And I'm not talking about being white. I'm talking about their mindset, their ideology. If you're not part of that club, you might as well be dead.
I don't give a what you think.
I mean, you just said my life doesn't matter. Your life matters. So why do you not like me?
I'm done.
2026 in America. That's the privilege right here. You stand out here to protest for the Democratic Party and you tell a black guy his life doesn't matter. That's cool. Is that how all of you guys think too?
I like his shirt though. I hate the Dems. It's probably not the best shirt to be wearing to try to instigate a conversation with these people, but it really doesn't matter because they're still gonna hate you regardless.
Just for the record, do you guys condone what he just said? My life doesn't matter? He just said, my life doesn't matter. None of them speak out against it or say he's wrong for that. They just let him say it. And then they turn on a bullhorn.
Because they agree. That's why. And when they're confronted with truth and facts, they cry like little children.
You guys, honestly, I'm just starting to think that all of the people that support what you support are racist because they say things like that.
But they don't exist.
Right? People should not exist. I was going to say something really nice to you. Listen, I know that you don't agree that transgenderism is real, but it's very real. Those people are very real. Just like you. No, they are very real and their feelings matter and their right to existence matters. Okay? Your right to existence matters even though I don't like you.
Even though we don't
still
like you.
matters.
Okay.
You get to be who you are because you are.
Believe they exist
Get the
as a
fuck out of here. You get to be who you are. No, he's like, why do they hate Charlie? He's coming up. He's he's doing shit. No, he's shit. Babe, just let me do my thing. Listen.
Babe, shut up. Just shut your woman mouth and let me do my thing. I'm the alpha male here, okay? Just shut up. Let the men talk. What a buffoon. Yeah. And, you know, he's not correct. I mean, technically, yes, a trans person exists because they're alive, right? But they're living in delusion. If they're a man and they think they're a woman, that is not correct. Technically, that is not correct. Technically, yes, they are alive. They do exist. But in reality, a trans does not exist because the guy is a guy and the woman is a woman. And there's no changing that, ever.
You get to live. You get to be yourself. You get to. You get to be yourself. You get to exist as a white dude living in this world. Transgender people get to be who they want.
Well, no, they're not legitimate. They're not legitimate.
Well, look, I agree that if they want to, if they're a man and they want to dress up as a woman, I think that's weird. But you do you. That's fine. Live your life. But the problem is that the T in the LGBT, they're the ones that are going out and pushing all this stuff onto everybody else. When it was just the LGB, you didn't even know they existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't make a peep. They didn't make a sound. You didn't hear from any of them until they started asking for, you know, to be married and stuff. And that was the start of the slippery slope. I actually have a graphic. And maybe I'll throw it up right now. And you can see it's a slippery slope, and we slid to the bottom of it. But let's get back to this little conversation.
Legitimately women if they are biologically men.
You don't tell me transgender people don't get to live, man.
They don't exist.
They exist.
They don't.
Transgender people exist. But
they don't.
Transgender people exist. They have the right to exist. They will always
they can exist as the biological sex that they exist as, but they don't exist.
Yeah. Right? People should not.
What did you say? What the did you just say?
Also,
Whoa, calling for a white genocide. Very tolerant of you.
My enemy is Satan.
And there we have the true face of the left, the loving, inclusive left. If you don't agree with them, they want you to die. It's pretty dry and cut. Or cut and dry? I think it's cut and dry. Either way, the left, they don't want you if you don't agree with them. Just saying. What? Well, that seemed to be performative lunacy, But just to be safe, I think we need to make asylums great again. That would do a great deal in getting a lot of these nut jobs off the street.
If an immigrant can move here, speak no English, have no connections, have no support system, and still steal your job, maybe you're just an idiot.
Oh, you mean like an illegal immigrant like this guy?
United States Police de Sacramento. I live for you, LA. El este puro Mexican power, hermano. Fuck you, United States. Fuck you, Donald Trump. Fuck you, bitch. It's nasty, not pedófilo. Fuck you, bitch, Donald Trump. Yeah, verga, pela la verga. El Mexican power. Hey, be careful.
Yeah, I'd like to see you say that in Mexico. That would be really nice to see. And it looks like Mom Donnie is starting to settle in and letting his true colors start to shine. And when I say colors, I mean the color red. Check it out.
Finally, through our new citywide campaign, Fix the City, we will focus on the worst landlords in New York City. When necessary, we will take aggressive legal action to remove negligent owners and property managers. And for buildings that have suffered chronic neglect, we will work to transfer ownership to responsible stewards. Stewards that include community land trusts, nonprofits, or even the tenants themselves.
The community of ownership will have directors making millions in salary a year, and they'll all be friends of Mom Donnie. Oh, that's for sure going to happen. It's the typical money laundry scheme that happens all over the U.S. Yeah, just take a look at Minnesota and, I don't know, that state called California. So he's a thief. Yeah. I'm sure it's cool with the New Yorkers who voted for him, but he'll get to their crap eventually. Yes, he will. As soon as the money starts running out, no one is safe. If the government can't manage public housing effectively, why would anyone trust them to take over private residential real estate? Well, that is the $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 question. Whatever that game show was. Yeah, that is the question. And it's going to suck. But for anybody living outside of New York, grab your popcorn because it's going to be a good show.
Okay, so this is my parking job. If you know me, you know.
Yeah, you're called a douchebag, but go on.
I did that on purpose so nobody could park beside me.
Yeah, because you're a douchebag. Okay, go on.
Because I do not want people with kids dinging my doors.
No, you think your car is just so special that you don't want anybody touching it. Look, if you don't want anybody to touch your car, how about you park way in the back of the parking lot, way in the corner, so, no reasonable person will be parking next to you. And then no one's going to scratch your awesome little car. And it's especially annoying when people do this when they have a piece of crap car. That's the one that really gets me. I can kind of understand if you have a really expensive car. Yeah, you don't want it to get scratched. But, okay, anyways. I gotta, this is 2 times in the show. This is unprecedented. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Because it doesn't, people just don't care about your vehicle. And then this is on my windshield. First off, the handwriting. Second off, you're the idiot because I did it on purpose. Anyway, have a good day, people.
And the sad thing is she totally thinks she's in the right. And secondly, the way that she commented about the handwriting, she thinks she's better than that person. She thinks that person is some kind of an inbred hillbilly for the way that note was written. You could tell the arrogance in her voice. It was dripping with arrogance and superiority. Good grief. This next clip is a perfect example of a Karen inserting herself into a situation that really was not a situation. This clip should not exist, except for a Karen being a Karen. Check it out.
No, I do need to say something if you about to hit my car. Look how close you are to my car.
So what? It's like horseshoes and hand grenades. Close doesn't count. There was no contact. Who cares?
A Karen? You're the white woman. I'm black.
Is that lady looking at the same lady? there are no Caucasians anywhere in this scene. The person filming and the persons being filmed are not Caucasian. There's no whiteness anywhere. So I don't understand why she says, no, you're the white lady. And she's throwing down that race card without even comprehending what she's even saying, which, you know, is pretty usual.
I said, don't hit my car. If we did it, no. Then you had that right. This is for my TikTok. Girl, I'm not stunning.
This is for my TikTok. I'm doing this so I can get clicks.
All I said was don't hit my car. What do you mean?
They didn't.
I don't have to be quiet. No, I don't. You people have lost your mind. Just since Trump has been in office, you guys have lost your mind. But you'll get your ass beat, though. I didn't vote for Trump.
What the hell did you just say?
Really? Oh my gosh, that is shocking. I thought for sure you were MAGA. And again, the only person that's lost their mind is this lady because she thinks Mexican Americans are white. They clearly are not.
All right. Like, she was so close to my fucking
Oh, just give it up. Just give it up.
Nah, bro, there's no way they lock up the candy. This is just crazy. Locking up the gum, too?
Mm-hmm,
Nah.
Yeah. I wonder why. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to deduce why they would be locking up common things like candy. And I hate to say it, but the truth is it's probably in a neighborhood that has a lot of that segment of the black community that likes to, you know, just take things that they want to take. However, in contrast, here's a clip of, I'll just say, a white neighborhood. I mean, the guy says it himself, but you've got black neighborhood compared to a white neighborhood. Let's just keep it real, keep it simple. And here's an example of a white neighborhood.
Man, this shit crazy, man. I'm out here with, in the white people area, out here in Torrance. And the mother even in here, no security or nothing. But I say that to say this shit would never happen in no nigga area. Look at, man, the chimps is all out here, man. Ain't nothing locked up.
Did you say chimps? I'm just joking. He said chips. But yeah, the point he's making is that if this was in a black neighborhood, all this stuff would be gone. Like it wouldn't be seen. It wouldn't even be on the premises because it had been stolen the first night. I mean, it would have been.
Look at this shit. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, man.
And just to prove my point, here's a couple videos that, well, it kind of supports the stereotype. Take a look.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want that now.
You never lock y'all in the store.
What's that? Do something, glass.
No, y'all, no, stop, y'all, no. No, y'all.
Hey, get the cat in this shit. Oh my God.
fuck makes that funny, bro? What about, like, what type of shit about this makes this funny to y'all? What about this is funny to y'all? What about this is cool to y'all? These young kids running in stores and just taking stuff. You wonder why Americans don't like us. You wonder why other races don't like us. You wonder why we have a stereotype. This is why. Because no one is telling these kids that what they're doing is wrong. And even if they are, they're not standing on it. You got bro behind the camera laughing and filming the whole thing like it's funny. Shit is crazy, bro. This shit is sad.
And then there's this guy.
And why would I get a job when there's people already got money and all I have to do is rob them? You're not making no sense.
Really? Well, it's not anybody's fault. It's not their fault. They're just hungry. They're just hungry. They want some bread. If we just feed them and give them everything they can possibly want, then they wouldn't be stealing. I mean, this is exactly what AOC said. Remember?
And so they go out and they need to feed their child and they don't have money. So you maybe have to, they're put in a position where they feel like they either need to shoplift some bread or go hungry that night.
Up next is really, it's a PSA for anybody that is staring at their phone, texting or doing whatever, because you never know what might pop up in your way. Like, I don't know, like a fountain? Take a look. And while that last person accidentally fell into water, this next guy, well, he decided to jump in on purpose and he created some perfect nightmare fuel. Take a look.
I got it. It's choking me out. I got the head. Oh, guys, check that out. Guys, look at the size of this anaconda. Oh my God. Guys, look how fat it is. It's the size of my head. This thing has to be, what, 18 feet? Oh my God, guys. Check out the size of this beauty. Check that out, guys. Woo. Check it out.
So the question still stands as, why on earth would anybody jump into water to wrestle a gigantic anaconda? I have no idea, but what I do know is that's it for today, my friends. Thank you for spending time with me, and don't forget to like, share. It's so important to help grow the channel. Subscribe, hit that bell around, slap it silly so you're always notified, and if you've got a hype, well, you might want to throw it my way. I'm not going to be mad about it. Until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.